Good afternoon, sir. First off, you guys were right on, it appears, based on these numbers. How are you reacting to the current election rankings? What do you think of these numbers?
Well, I guess that essentially the partial unofficial returns indicate that there has not been any shift from the last time that we did the survey in terms of voting decisions. So what we expected might happen did not happen in terms of shifting support to other candidates given the events or strategies that they may have taken after we completed the survey last April 21.
Right, Mr. Holmes, what would you say was the main factor that you can attribute the apparent Marcos-Duterte victory to?
Well, the main factor really, as we've explained in the past, would be that the alliance brings together two ethno-linguistic groups that are quite significant in terms of the proportion of votes. So you have the Ilocanos, which would constitute maybe about less than 10%. And then you have the Visayas, who are in Mindanao and in Central Visayas, where Marcos did not necessarily fare well in 2016, but because of the alliance with Sara Duterte, Bongbong Marcos was able to get significant support in many areas in Mindanao and in areas such as, for example, in Cebu.
On the other hand, what are some of the things that Robredo's camp could have done differently in their campaign? Was there anything at all that they could have done?
Well, one is that they could have really started off early with regard to really a declaration of her candidacy. The second one, which I think the vice president also acknowledged, is that she could have acted on all the disinformation and malinformation that she has been getting largely from her critics from the start of her term, because those were the things that eventually had an impact in terms of her approval and trust ratings, and subsequently also made it difficult for her to mobilize votes when she declared her candidacy last October.
Now, all of these ratings, of course, have to do with credibility, and Pulse Asia's credibility was in fact questioned. There were some that said that the methodology was not correct, but with these numbers now mimicking your past surveys, what can you say to these critics?
Well, yeah, we do accept the criticism, especially from fellow academics. There are certain methods that can be looked at. We will examine them. We do know the limitations insofar as implementing other sampling methods, particularly in terms of cost. We stand by the integrity of the survey as we have conducted it over the past 22 years. And as I said, it basically captures what happened more than 3 weeks ago. And then these actual results do not show any change in terms of voting decision on the part of the population.
All right, thank you for your time and your usual insights. That was Pulse Asia President Ronald Holmes.